I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I'll never back down. I get up when I'm bleeding, barely breathing. I'll never back down.
This is the collision of common sense and comedy. This is Defenders Live.
Thought I was 6 feet under. But now it's your turn to face the fire.
I don't know. Hold on.
I'm not paying. There we go.
There you are. You better now?
You plugged into the wrong one.
I don't know what happened. Whatever.
It's a tomato.
Things happen.
It was a day today.
It was a day to day,
Dear God, I told the kids I pushed over a building.
which is true.
It is absolutely true.
We did
We
push
both
over,
pushed
we pushed
over
a building today.
by hand.
Right. No tools.
No tools.
No. We used tools to start it, but
Well, no. We not to push it over.
no. We used human force to push a
Yes.
building over.
Yes.
Yes. We literally demolished a building by hand.
Yep. Yeah.
So that was fun.
My kids are now scared of me now.
I was also
Or scared her.
I was also covered in sweat to the point to where literally all my clothes were soaked.
Yes.
All the way down to like socks,
I was gonna
underwear,
say
everything.
socks. Yeah. I was
soaked, buddy.
to say like it.
And it wasn't raining when we were working.
I couldn't physically get any more wet than what I was.
Thank you.
No problem.
That's
that
was necessary on that one.
I know. I'm waiting for somebody to go. That's what she said.
No.
So there you go. That's what she said.
Ah.
Everybody gets it. That's what she said.
But with all the fun that we've had, we do have one
We have something
caveat, a very serious.
I can't believe
it just happened.
I can't believe it's on us.
So we have to get this done.
I really can't believe it's on us to say it.
Yeah,
because
we have to.
This is huge, though.
I know.
Like,
I know.
I'm tore up.
I know.
So it has come to us to inform all of you that there's some news that's been passed down.
Yes.
It seems that the former First Lady,
Yes.
Hillary Rodham Clinton,
That one. Also, Secretary of State.
right.
Former.
But I mean,
We all know.
yeah, I mean, like whatever.
Right.
She's made an announcement
Yes.
today.
Very sad.
It's tragic, actually.
Incredibly so.
She will never seek election for the presidency of the United States ever again. I just don't know. I mean, what do we do now? I feel lost. I feel so heartbroken. Former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton said that she would never mount another White House bid. Quote, "Would you ever run for president again?" That was from Nora O'Donnell asking Clinton in an interview. Quote, No, Clinton replied, adding that she will do everything she can to assure that the nation has, quote, a president who respects our democracy and the rule of law and upholds our institutions. End quote.
You want to know that? So this is one of the things that's always bugged me. There's no reason to uphold institutions.
Yeah.
The institutions were put in by them. We don't need them. We need you to uphold the Constitution.
See, they got close with
You got the institutions
the
part.
institution part.
The first two letters, get those out.
Yeah.
Actually, just the first letter. Get that out. Put in a CO.
Right.
And you're fine there. Just I don't need you to uphold institutions because institutions are what got us into all of this mess.
Institutions are what destroy
Fabric of law and
law
order.
and order. Yeah, the very thing that she wants, quote unquote, to be upheld.
Oh, no. She just wants us to respect the democracy and the rule of law.
Yeah. Let's talk about law, upholding law. Having a server in her bathroom.
She also badmouthed anybody who compared her server issue with the raid on Mar-a-Lago.
Why? I mean,
Because that besmirches her good name.
Did she or did she not have a server in her bathroom?
That's not the point. That's not the point.
Did she or did she not have it in there?
That's not the point.
No, but did she or did she not have a server in her bathroom? Yes or no? Yes or no? I mean,
yes, she did.
Okay,
she did. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
and
she did.
during the questioning, because we can't. That's all we can really call
The
it.
questions.
The questionings that went on about the whole thing.
Right.
Did she or did she not sit there and when I say act stupid, took acting stupid to the nth degree of,
She acted it.
to the degree of when they said wipe something referring to something about wiping the server, she literally said, and I quote, "You mean with a cloth?"
Yes, she did do that.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't know what the definition of is, and neither does her husband. So,
Well, he never did.
right.
That dirty, dirty boy. So there you go. Tragically, we will not be seeing her running in 2024. Which I want to throw this out. Does anybody actually believe that?
No.
Like seriously?
No, that's.
Shut up.
I mean, if she doesn't, great, because that's one less thing we got to worry about.
Yeah, but I mean,
But she's just gonna work behind the scenes like she's always done. What's the problem?
she's gonna do what women do best and work behind the scenes. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, over there, people, Snark and Jackal on Twitter says, Steven, you may want to just scooch away from Dylan a little bit. Misfortune seems to afflict those who talk about Hillary. That's only if they're prevalent to society.
Right. I'm still a nobody, so we're good.
We're good.
We're good
At
right
this
now.
point, he's fine.
Now, you know, ask us in another couple of years that might be a different story then.
Yeah,
Right
but
now, no.
Right now, it's fine.
We're fine.
It's fine. So we don't usually talk about this person because there's no reason to talk about this person. But
now we're going to talk about
this
this
person brought up a thing that has been going around lately that I wanted to point out as stupid.
Okay.
And since she is a person who likes the limelight, we're going to hand it to her for a half second.
Oh, God.
And we're gonna pick this apart. Okay?
Okay.
It's just one statement. Okay? It's by the comedian. That's a very big stretch. Very big stretch there. Okay? Kathy Griffin.
Oh, wait a minute. No, stop. I'm sorry. There's no way. No, she's not a comedian. Even before.
That is the largest of shit.
And I may have asked
I'm
this-
sorry. Excuse me. Not comedian. My fault. My fault. Carrot Top wannabe.
Well,
Kathy
I
Griffin.
was going to say, you can't say comedian because I'm going to be honest with you.
I mean, have you seen her face? She looks like Carrot Top before the steroids.
Oh, I know. No, but here's my question. Have you ever, before the whole political Trump crap,
Yeah.
have you ever seen Kathy Griffin do stand-up? Mm-mm. You're not missing anything.
I know. It's trash.
She's not funny. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Why would you? Damn you, James.
That's another horse face, James. And let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Anyway, she's not funny. She's not funny.
She's never been funny.
No, not to me. I've always found her to be, even when she did cameos, TV shows, or whatever. I found her irritating.
Well, she's one of those that goes for the applause, the clapture, not the laughter.
Again, that's why she's not a comedian.
Right.
Comedians go for the joke, go for the laugh. They
Go
want,
for the kill.
yeah, they want the yuck, not the oh.
Oh, clap, 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 clap.
Yeah, it's so sad.
Yeah,
but anyway, so what did this
Person who doesn't know what comedy is, Kathy Griffin,
Oh God.
posted this on Twitter Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
She said, if you don't want a civil war, vote Democrats in November. If you do
Oh my
want
God.
a civil war, vote Republican.
Oh my God. Now, right,
You can.
I'm very much. We all are very much freedom of speech. You
yeah, sure.
say
Yeah,
whatever you want to.
Man, you got to take it. You got to take what comes to you because of it.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Oh my God.
And granted, you're a nobody. So even if
A D-list celebrity at best.
no, don't insult the alphabet like that.
A Z-list celebrity at
she's
best.
in like the double digit, the double triple letters,
Oh, she's like a triple Z?
in a decimal type system. I don't know, but
Dewey Decimal System.
yeah, she's, I've pooped more meaningful things out than her. You know what I mean?
My wife has birthed more comedic things than her.
Your oldest is more of a comedian than her.
I know, and she's just
And
trying to be
she's
normal.
not.
She's just trying to be normal.
Yeah, she's just normal. Yeah.
Actually, no, she gets some. She's picking up the snark,
Well, okay.
but in a good way.
All right. Your old cat that is no longer.
Right, more of a comedian.
That's more of a comedian.
Oh hell yeah,
Oh man, he's a hoot.
he was.
He
Actually,
was.
he was great.
He was hilarious. But no, like, wow, a civil war.
Yeah. If you don't want a civil war, vote Democrat for November.
See,
If you do want a civil war, vote Republican.
sadly,
So
and
you are declaring. This is a declaration.
it is. Here's what I would want to do, and I don't know if I'm going to do it or not.
Okay.
I want to respond.
To the tweet. It's okay. Ted Cruz has already responded.
Oh no, but here's how I want to. Ted Cruz probably did it way better than I'm going to.
Not really. I don't think it.
Oh no, I think he will. Because my tweet is going to be, if you want to lose a civil war,
Vote Democrat.
vote Democrat in November. If you want to win the Civil War, vote Republican.
Like last time.
I'm just saying, like, that's what I want to do. It's not smart.
It's funny because the last Civil War was won by Republicans.
Right. And then let's be realistic here. Would you really be worried about somebody from, some entitled heifer from New York City or LA
Or wherever.
or wherever, Portland?
No, we don't care.
Please.
I'm not concerned about those people.
Please.
Not concerned.
You bother me none.
But I mean, it's so this is the thing though. This is what we talked about
Yeah.
with Walid
Yeah, Walid. Yeah.
when we were going over everything. This is that thing that we were saying, look, come November.
That was second hour, by the way.
Yeah, BLM, Antifa, all the radical extremist terrorist organizations that are domestic terrorists here in America
Yep.
that are arms of the Democrat Party, bar none.
Yeah.
They have not been active generally
Yeah.
for the entirety of the Biden.
Not near like they were during the
all you get right now is just a whole bunch of lawsuits.
Spring of
and
Love
stupid-
or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah. The Summer of Love.
Summer of Love.
Summer of Love.
That's it.
Anyway, so
Spring of Peace or whatever. the
right.
hell, I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
the
Anyway,
Arab Spring was pretty good.
that
That was
was
good. So
it's a little humid though.
yeah, it's weird. Must have been the shawarma. All right,
It
so
might have- that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, roasting that meat is
a little too humid to be spring. That was my
Right.
only complaint about
exactly.
that.
I get you. I understand. But no, so those organizations, they're not doing anything right now big.
No.
Why? Because a Democrat is in office. A Democrat is the president. they're not going to do anything big.
They're trying and they're trying to be forgotten.
Right.
They're gonna have they've escaped. They're or not escaped. They've disappeared.
gone underground. They disappeared.
They're not around anymore. And
that's
so
the thing, like,
that way
technically they're not though. And we all
they're absolutely
know.
not.
I mean, you still have Portland, you still have BLM in the news because they're stupid, but they're trying to change their image and whatever. But the only reason why they're still around is so that if a Republican gets voted into office,
And God help if Trump does run and it is him.
he's already. I don't think so.
But
Anyway,
I'm just saying. In this one if.
Yeah,
God
yeah.
forbid
It's Trump.
It's Trump and he wins.
If it's a Republican that wins the election, you will see 4 years to 8 years of straight destroying everything.
Yep.
There will be absolutely no rest. The cities that these people are in will be destroyed because they're controlled by Democrats anyway, so they're going to let them run wild.
Well, but what's going to make I fear it would actually extend. It will extend.
Oh
Beyond.
no, yeah, no, they're already planning it. They're going to plan it. They want violence all across America so that they can then create the uprising to circumvent our own laws and create their own democracy.
Yeah, kind of like Stalin did.
Right.
It's really weird. Like if you really, Stalin was one man. He did it all by himself.
Well, and the people that he had underneath him.
Well, but no, but it was
he was the
all
ringleader of it all.
But right, it was all him.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a whole party trying to do it.
This is a huge group of people doing it, man. Yeah. It's a huge group of people. Yeah. I mean, just think about so we didn't even get to this story last week because of everything that's been going on. But last week, there was a story where a Democrat representative that was up for election, first time election, he had 2 convicted murderers as part of his team.
Yeah, well, it's called the Second Chance Program.
No.
Yeah, you got
not in public service. No.
Everybody deserves a second chance.
Sure, you want to be a firefighter? Go save lives. Go.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that.
I don't need you in public office. You killed somebody. I don't need you in public office.
Well, I mean, it could have been an act of
okay,
passion.
Harold, you murdered someone.
Could have been an act of passion.
Because killing is very different than murder. You
Right.
murdered someone.
Right, act of passion. It's fine. It happens.
I don't know. Then that means that you obviously are not in control of your emotions.
Well, they might be now.
And
see, that's why they need the second
No,
chance.
no.
You're just a heartless bastard.
I am. We've talked about this.
It's not a secret.
This is not unknown to people.
It's been around for a while.
My wife even compares it. It's fine.
Anyway.
She knew that running into it. Anyway.
And I pray for her daily. Anyway.
So the problem here is what she's saying is honest.
Yeah.
What she tweeted is real. This isn't a comedy stunt. This isn't a political stunt. This is what she's hearing from the people who are telling her everything that's going on. Kathy Griffin has nobody else to talk to. All she has is the wheel of people right around her that are all political junkies and stupid from Hollywood.
Yep.
That's all she's got.
And of course, they're going to give it to her to have her come out and say that.
Right, because she's
what is gonna
willing
happen?
to say it.
Well, not just that, because then everybody can go, Kathy Griffin. Who
It's
the hell
Kathy
cares?
Griffin. Who cares about Kathy Griffin?
She doesn't know her ass from a hole in the ground.
That's why we need to say this. That's why we needed to read this. That's why we needed to point at Kathy Griffin, because who the hell cares about Kathy Griffin? She's a moron.
She is a moron, but
She had a headless Trump doll or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yet, no, understand this. They used the scapegoat
yep.
and they used Twitter. Just like we talked about how the Arabs and Iraqis and all the rest of it, when they were going through, they used Twitter as their foundation to spark civil war.
Yep. They're trying to do it now.
They don't care. They're going to take they're going to take pages from everyone's book.
Oh, yeah.
Because once again,
It's going to win somehow.
communism and socialism failed every single time. So they have thousands of years, basically. I'll say hundreds. We'll say hundreds of years, okay? They've got hundreds of years
Yeah.
of practice doing this.
Yep.
And they have notes from all these different organizations. They got all the little, everything is all there.
Yep.
They have the brown shirts. They've got the black shirts.
Yeah.
The red shirts. We've got a president with a red and black theme, which is literally idealizing the fact that he is controlled by China. I have never seen a president give a speech with full red lighting in the back.
That's not what that meant. It was ambience. It was just a new change.
Yeah, it's ambiance if you're from the dark side or from the Empire. Yeah, it's ambiance if. Remember that one that data center that we went to, and
Yeah.
they had the nice red lines,
Yep.
and so you walked in and they.
Yep.
And you walked into the security
And
zone, and it
every-
closed, and everything was red. And it's like I'm walking to the Death Star. here.
Every
This is-
time we walked through there, we kept doing Darth Vader's theme music.
yeah, because it made sense. But that's what's going on here, guys. It's not. This isn't even conspiracy level stuff anymore.
It can't be a conspiracy if it's going to be right.
It's
If it's true, it's not a
If it's
conspiracy.
true, if it's reality, if it's proven true within days.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
We
It's,
talked about it yesterday, and here you have proof.
right. It's coming.
And yes, it may be proof from Kathy Griffin, but that is not where you need to look at. You don't need to look at who's giving you the
don't
messenger.
worry about the messenger. You're right. See, I've had a conversation with,
It's not the messenger that matters.
not for nothing, I used to have that conversation with my ex-wife repeatedly. I was like, it doesn't matter who tells you the truth. If it's true, it doesn't matter
It
where
rings
you're
true
hearing
no
it.
matter what it is.
Right. It could be a nobody. It could be somebody who's a liar. It could be a horrible human being. But if it's true, then you need to pay attention. You need to, act accordingly. So,
Yeah.
but I'm the idiot.
Right. And that's the thing. Right. That's it.
I'm the dummy.
We need to understand that it's, yeah, you don't shoot the messenger, but you also have to listen to him. Okay?
Yeah.
You have to hear the message.
Yeah. You got to take this stuff seriously because,
It's just like when they did the Arab Spring. It's just like when they were attacking 9/11. It's just like all the rest of it. When they said that they were going to do it, and we as Americans said,
that's not going to
come
happen.
on. What are you talking about?
You
We're safe, man.
you silly guy.
Oh, gosh, come on. We
silly-
stopped you 10 times now.
Silly gooses.
It's going to happen.
It's a coming.
It's going to happen. So, do we want a Republican to win? Yes. No, actually, I don't. I want a libertarian to win. I want a constitutional conservative. I want somebody who's going to do their job as it's stated in the Constitution. That's what I want. Will I settle for a Republican?
Yes.
It depends on who they are.
Yeah.
I will never settle for a Democrat as president because they've always gone wrong.
I don't know. I'd vote for Bernie Sanders.
He's not a Democrat.
Not anymore.
And no, you wouldn't vote for him.
No, I would.
Why?
If he was,
Why?
because at least he's honest.
No, he isn't.
No, he absolutely is.
No, he isn't.
He says exactly what he stands for.
right.
What
but-
he believes in,
hold on,
what he
hold on.
wants to do.
No. He has a platform that he stands on that he has never followed through with.
That's a walker. That doesn't count as not. You mean
it's a different thing
You mean
altogether.
political?
Yeah. He has a political platform
Sorry.
that he stands on that he has never actually represented as an individual.
No, I got that. But he's never also been president.
Yeah, but he has been in elected office forever.
Yeah, minor detail.
Minor detail.
Minor detail.
Okay. All right.
He's been. Where do you think he's been putting all of this stuff together at?
His 7 homes.
Yeah, well, and being in office since the Roosevelt administration,
And never having a job
and
prior
never
to
had a job.
prior to that.
Like he used to. I hear he used to like actually polish Woodrow Wilson's shoes.
He polished his something.
Ew. No, Woodrow.
Have you
Wilson-
read the books that he's
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't because you
I
don't
have
want to.
heard of them, and I've never
Thought about
I
it.
never hoped for a book burning before in my life until then, and I was like, oh, you know what?
That maybe this qualifies.
I might,
It might.
maybe this one time.
John Adams once said, "But a constitution of government once changed from freedom can never be restored. Liberty once lost is lost forever." Nearly 250 years after Adams famously wrote those words to his wife, have you been left wondering if liberty is indeed lost forever? Many people are feeling that way, and who can blame them when they hear things like,
History is truly at a turning point. We do not yet know the full extent and the systemic and structural changes which will happen. However, we do know that global energy systems, food systems, and supply chains will be deeply affected.
with talk like that, maybe liberty is dead.
And now's the time when things are shifting. There's going to be a new world order out there.
Or is it? From the people behind the #1 critical thinking podcast in the world comes Reviving Liberty, a podcast experience unlike anything you've heard before. Join your host, Andrew Coppins, on a path towards rediscovering what liberty is and how we can apply it in today's age of darkness and tyranny. Get ready for a liberty mindset in your life. Andrew will be with you soon, taking the first steps on the path toward reviving liberty with you. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe on your favorite podcasting platform and engage with the show by visiting revivingliberty.com and follow Andrew on social media at The Coppin Show.
This is Defenders Live.
James over on Twitter, if we elect Trump, they'll burn their own hellhole cities to the ground and hurt themselves. No, stop hitting yourself. Please. Oh, no. Oh, you hit yourself again.
Also, James. So he consistently seeks higher ideals. Your point, Stephen?
Big Bull Snarky Jackal. Poor Kathy has been hasn't been the same since McDonald's stopped using Ronald and she lost her side gig.
Yeah, she was the stunt double.
Oh.
It was terrible. It was a terrible loss for her.
I mean, that's the only real job she had.
I know.
Not a lot of people knew that.
Like I said, up until the point that Carrot Top started using steroids, she could have passed.
I think so.
I know so. I've seen the lady.
Yeah, well. Yeah, but I'm talking about him. Like he was.
Have you seen him beforehand?
Yeah, no, I know that, but he was always still a big guy, and she's not.
Oh, it's whatever. It's the camera tricks.
Is it? Is that what that was?
Camera tricks.
Tricks.
That's all it ever is.
Minor detail.
Yeah, minor
Nothing-
details.
nothing
Not a
you
big
can pay
thing. Yeah.
attention to.
So political leaders in Canada
Oh, good. The
are
Canadians.
Canadians are moving forward with plans to impose further restrictions on online speech.
Well, good.
Yes, they have assembled.
The Avengers? What?
No, it's Canada, so they don't have the Avengers.
No, they
up there.
don't have it.
That's right. They have
The
assembled.
Kingsman.
No, that's Britain. They have the Mounties. That's all they've got.
I was gonna say I'm really searching.
All
like,
they've got is the Mounties, bud.
I'm reaching in my trove of nerdum, and I can't come
All
up
they-
with anything.
All they've got is the
Nothing.
Mounties. Yeah.
Those are just a joke in and of itself. Anyway,
Well,
continue.
it depends on what you're talking about. Anywho, they've assembled an expert advisory group to develop the
Hold
Southern
on. Just pause for a minute.
Okay.
just that quote, that expert advisory group is just as hilarious as saying Mounties or
Right, yeah.
any other crazy thing. But anyway,
Super Troopers.
Right, right. Funny, that's what I was thinking of too.
I bet it was. To develop the so-called online harm bills.
Oh, Jesus. You guys can't make fun of me, so you can't see that.
Which will hold online service providers responsible for addressing harmful content on their platforms and create a safe online space that protect all Canadians.
You know, I can't do it like you, and I'm not even trying. Shut up, douche. No, so I'm at a point with all this where we have to protect them, and I'm at a point where I'm just like, you know what? We need to start treating people like I treat my children.
No, bad.
Close. Like, if you don't want to get hit, don't stand in front of the lawnmower. You know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of stuff. It's like, if you don't want to have hate speech thrown at you, or what you are deciding is hate speech thrown at you online, then don't stay offline.
Then don't post it.
Don't go online. Don't go peruse around in here. Like,
the point of
grow the hell up, you whiny. Ooh, I almost said a bad word.
That thing.
No, I literally almost created a really good one.
Yeah.
But I won't repeat it.
That's fine.
I wish I could though. Anyway, but no, like that's where I'm at this point. You know, if you too hot in the kitchen, you know, if you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, kind of thing. That's where I'm at.
That's kind of where it is. I mean, that's.
I'm
what
tired
it should be
of.
anyway.
It's what it should be. I'm tired of the whole, you know, wham wham wham. My butt hurts. Shut up. Nobody cares. And they care less and less every day. And the problem with it is the more that people are obvious that they don't care, the more that these whiny little petulant children ramp up their
whining,
crap,
their cries, yeah.
Until, you know, it's just like any other spoiled child. You know, what do you see a kid in Walmart doing? First, it's just screaming. Then next thing you know, they're laying on the floor, kicking and screaming. And yeah.
And that's because,
and that's when I killed him, Your Honor. No, I'm kidding.
Funny enough, so before we go back to
Let's say that's when you killed it. Wait a minute. What?
So there was so my wife went to the pharmacy the other week, and she had the boy with her.
Right. Which is per norm.
Per norm. Now not anymore because he's going to school. This is before school started.
Yeah.
But anyway, so she told me the story where she was there with the boy and, you know, getting prescriptions filled and whatever.
Yeah.
And apparently my son started to back talking at 4. Back talking my wife, and like, okay, that's not great.
Yeah. I have no idea where he got that from.
Best part of the story was the pharmacist.
She knocked him across.
No, the pharmacist whipped himself out from behind that counter.
Nice.
Faster than my wife could turn around to get to the boy.
If you were mine, I'd kill you.
No, and gave him a good, like, solid what for about that's your mom.
Nice.
That's, you know, that's your mom. She is there to protect you. She is going to love you. If you dare disrespect that woman in front of me, I will whoop you.
Nice.
And she will not stop me.
I need to know where this pharmacy is.
It's down the street, I promise you.
I have now found a new pharmacy.
That's it.
I'm gonna shake that person's hand.
I know, right? And I was like, good. Thanks. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that happened.
Heck yeah.
Because that's what it should. I miss the days. I miss the days when a kid, and this is the days when I was growing up and you were, and before then, where if a kid was running around a store attendant or even just another passerby would grab that kid immediately, smack him on the butt, and then take them back to their mom and say, "Here you go."
Oh yeah. Well,
and then mom would whoop them, and then when they got home, dad would whoop them.
See, I was under the because you know the old adage of, you know, it takes a village.
Yes.
To raise a kid.
Right.
I always thought that's what it meant.
Well, that was.
I'm not beginning to believe that anymore. You know, that according to, you know, schools and Hillary Clinton, they are taking our children.
That's what it really meant.
But
It
that's-
meant everybody educating the kid and disciplining the kids.
But and everyone being consistent,
Yeah, consistently disciplining them in the ways that they should go.
saying, "Hey, you know what? You need to
You need to back down.
Yeah,
man.
you need to stop
Calm
that.
this down.
You know,
Yeah. So yeah, I thought that was great.
that's awesome.
That was amazing to me. The wife told me that story. I was like, yeah, good.
good.
I'm glad. Keep going to that place.
Good. Yeah, right.
I don't know which one it was.
I don't know who it is,
Keep going
but
there.
we're going back.
Make sure that person gets a what for there. All right, but no. So, however, going back to the Canadians, others worry that the Canadian government is stoking fears regarding hate speech, child exploitation, the sharing of non-consensual images, incitements to violence and terrorism, all of which are already illegal, to pass sweeping restrictions against free speech altogether that the government just doesn't like.
Well,
So that's the concern.
so this is just off the regular internet, right?
Right.
Yeah.
internet.
Clearly, Canada has never gone onto the dark web.
No. Hell, they haven't even gone on Reddit.
They can't get it. They don't understand. I can't say nothing. I don't know how to use it either.
Hope to God they never try to 4chan.
That would be funny.
That'd be scary.
That'd be funny. You watch those laws that are trying to talk about doing now change so fast. They're like, we are so sorry.
I'm sorry, that was not good.
You know, we
were dumb. We were dumb.
It was that one's on us.
That was dumb. Yep.
We'll take that hit. Don't worry.
That's us. That's all us. Sorry, we was dumb.
Stupids.
That's just what it is.
It'd be funny to watch though.
Oh God, yeah. So they're going through. People are warning them like, "Hey, that's a stupid idea." And
You think?
What? Yeah. Still in the Canadians, though, architectural plans have been leaked from the Ministry of Environment and Climate Change Canada,
God.
otherwise known as the ECCC, or ECH,
Huh. Okay.
that indicates that the Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, blackface himself, administration intends to weaponize the climate change agenda, according to reporter Kian Bexty.
How are you going to weaponize?
That's
How your fight on the weather
just
change?
guess. Just guess. Take a guess. Don't look. Take a guess. Come on.
They're actually going to like start rounding up people that disagree with the climate change.
You're close.
How close is close?
The report revealed detailed plans that to build a brand new climate police facility in Winnipeg, Canada, complete with firearms armory,
Oh, of course.
interrogation rooms,
Oh, fantastic.
biolabs.
Biolabs for
Yeah,
what?
Biological. So you can like go and you can all the fingerprinting and all the biological information that you need.
Jesus.
Also, media relations officers, controlled quiet rooms, and intelligence facilities.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I'm not buying the whole
No.
quiet,
Quiet
nothing's wrong. Yeah, that's
It's not the controlled quiet rooms. No, not a great thing for you.
I don't know. I'm not feeling that, to
You're
be
not feeling
perfectly
it?
honest
Not-
with you.
Not a thing.
Something is wrong there.
Bexty also notes that a job posting on Indeed.com showing the ministry is actively recruiting unspecified numbers of environmental enforcement officers. Or EO
on Indeed.
on Indeed. But Environment Canada has denied, quote, creating a new enforcement function, so specifying that our enforcement branch is not new.
Oh, that's the argument. It's not that what they're doing is wrong or they're not trying to round up people.
This
who
isn't
disagree.
new. We've been doing this forever.
We've been
guys.
doing this forever.
This has been a long time coming.
and that's the argument. And everybody's going to take it and go,
Oh.
and just walk away.
Walk away. But then it's like, wait, you've been doing this for you what?
Yeah.
That's where the confusion comes in, folks. It says, quote, if you want to see what climate enforcement looks like, take a look at what Canada's building. A massive facility in the middle of Canada's agricultural heartland that will house everything from an armory, interrogation rooms, to biolabs and controlled rooms.
Oh, good.
Yep.
Good.
That's what they're doing.
No better place to have someone go to disappear to never be seen or heard from again.
Right.
Than
In the middle
literally
of
of the
nowhere.
Arctic tundra.
Right. In the middle of nowhere.
Right.
That's where it is.
That's good.
It's all in the middle of
Good. I'm
nowhere.
excited. Maybe
Yes.
we should do a field trip or something.
I'm thinking so. It'd be great, right?
Just kind of pop in and be like, hey,
Hey, what's going on?
what it is, fellas.
Hey, y'all doing?
Oh, I mean, what are you all talking about?
How's it going, Derry?
Oh, you think you're pretty funny there, eh? With your jokes. Oh my. I don't like doing that. Anyway.
So, I have this story, and the only reason why I have this story is because I want to ask this one question.
Okay.
How cherry is this job?
Okay. So that's your question.
How cherry is this job?
I don't know. What job is it?
Dr. Ashish Jha,
Okay.
otherwise known as the COVID czar,
Oh, God. I don't like where this is going.
said Tuesday that God gave us 2 arms so that we could receive the COVID vaccine booster and the influenza shot at the same time. How cherry is this man's job? No,
Just stop for a moment.
Before we get
How
to that-
dare this individual single out all the able-bodied people? What about those who are disabled who don't have
arms.
a second arm, or both arms, or
Right. One's
whatever.
been blown off.
What do you say to that, Dr. Ashish Jha? How dare you, sir?
But honestly, how cherry is this job? This man's entire job is to push propaganda for COVID.
At least during Hitler's time, they only had one guy.
This is just one guy in 1,000.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah, this guy is like, it's... You're never going to find another Goebbels. That's what all I'm saying.
I know. And so they have to split it up into like 7,000 people.
700 different departments, yeah.
This guy's only job is
God.
the coordination of COVID vaccine.
Yeah, that's the exact. You're absolutely right. That is exactly why God gave man two
Two
arms,
arms.
was so that way
We
they
could
could get a vaccine that you think that they should get, not to be helpful to fellow man or anything like that. No. No, to get some kind of a
Not just in case you lose one.
well, yeah, I was gonna say not just because it's balanced and God likes balance and everything else.
Right, yeah.
No, it's not none of that.
It's nothing about the fact that, technically when you're born and formed, you're formed from the spine out. And so that's why everything is mostly symmetrical.
Right.
2 legs, 2 arms, and the stuff in the center you only have one of.
I just that's incredible.
I know, right?
Here's the funny part about it is I bet you if you actually sat down with this fella after this and said, hey, you want to talk about God? He'd say no.
No.
Because he doesn't believe in God.
Or he believes in something else
Right.
specifically.
Yeah. So but we'll throw God around when it suits you.
Oh, yeah. Come on.
But we're not gonna, when it actually counts for something, like being a decent human being and, treating other people how you want to be treated,
Right.
et cetera, et cetera. That's just, a couple off the dome. No, we can't do that. That makes too much sense. That logically just doesn't work for us.
Right.
But, get that damn COVID shot. Shut up.
This guy's only job is to coordinate the COVID vaccine shit. Jesus, he's got a pie freaking job, dude.
Yeah, but let's be real. He's stealing.
But who cares? I mean, do you care?
I would.
Because everybody in the government is stealing. Do you really care?
No, but I'm saying but you can't really call. I mean, First off, virtually any government job is a cake job.
Well, there's some. There are some. That
Name
are more,
one that's difficult.
There are some. that are gonna
Maybe
be
the
stressful.
presidency on occasion.
Well, no.
Maybe.
Okay, so the presidency is a weird one because everybody goes in with like, if they're not 80 years old, everybody goes in with fully colored hair and everything else, and then they come out within 3 years and they're grayed out completely, and
Yeah.
like everyone. I think it's a curse of the presidency. Like that's not even a joke. The stress of the presidency by itself is
There's a time dilation somewhere
in the White House.
In the White
In the
House.
Oval Office.
Not sure what it's about or what it's for, but time dilation. Yep. See, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
James has got it.
She's got two shoulders though, so that's fine. Talk about
Still.
a walking bust.
Oh, poor girl. She's a hell of a swimmer, though. I don't know. I was just guessing. I don't
Great
know.
at the backstroke. It's so bad.
We call her Flipper.
Flipper.
Yeah, you got to flip her into the pool so she can go swimming.
That's right.
I'm gonna get in trouble for
Yes, yeah.
that. Shouldn't do that. In July.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
This past July.
This past July.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
In algae.
Algae.
You ever blinked and all of a sudden your eye just goes crazy foggy for a moment?
Yes.
And then you blink again and it's gone. That's
Yes.
what just happened. And I knew it was algae, but I'm like,
Algae.
algae. Wow, wait.
Because it is J.
Yeah, but it's not. In July, an algae bloom began to spread across San Francisco Bay, killing tens of thousands of fish and turning the water into a brownish color,
Yeah, well, that's because of the San Francisco treat.
creating a fetid stench. Which actually, you're in San Francisco, so it all kind of blends together with the poop in the streets. But I digress.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what the San Francisco treat is.
Yeah,
It's all the same.
According to the Alameda County Public Health Department, quote, contact with the algae blooms can cause skin irritation, burning to the eyes, and humans can cause more dangerous effects to dogs,
Right.
end quote.
Don't let the dogs eat the algae.
Yeah. San Francisco algae bloom, considered the worst in over a decade, grew in August, such that the sickly-looking water's discoloration was reportedly visible to drivers on the Bayshore Freeway and the Bay Bridge.
That's a bit of ways.
There's a
It's a bit of
distance.
ways. There's a bit of a distance there.
Yeah. The San Francisco Chronicle reported that by mid-August, concentrations of chlorophyll, an indicator of an algae's density, in the South Bay were the highest seen in over 40 years.
It's crazy how this
I want to
works.
stop for just a moment.
Yeah.
You realize that algae, for all intents and purposes, should be an environmentalist dream.
Yes. Technically.
They should be ecstatic about this.
Yeah, but it's a problem.
But no, you can't it can't be a problem.
It is a problem.
But it can't be.
Right, because it's
Not
algae.
without- not
algae is the amazing thing. It blooms
nature.
in water. It's nature. It blooms in water, and it gets rid of the CO2s.
Right. But you can't,
But it produces methane. I don't know how that works, or at least a stench.
well, no, it's true.
It's a massive stench.
It's got gas.
Yeah.
Eileen White, executive officer of the San Francisco Bay Regional Water Quality Board Control Board,
That's a long one.
said that while the algae blooms in the summer can be expected, quote, what's surprising is the magnitude of it, how much it spread so quickly in the last several weeks and kills the fish.
Yeah, that's because it kills all the oxygen in the water.
Right. I'm trying to read it.
Heterosigma.
I got that wrong. Heterosigma akashiwa.
Yeah.
Akashiwo.
Yes.
I think
Kashiwo.
is the name of the algae responsible. There'll be a test at the end of the show for that, by the way. Though the culprit has been identified, there's uncertainty what is responsible for its recent spectacular growth. I can
I can tell you.
I have a guess.
I know exactly what it is.
It couldn't be all the extra fertilizer that's sitting across the streets of San Francisco.
Well, it's the funny thing is that it's all washing into the bay because it's getting rained on.
No.
Yeah, it's
See,
all that
I was
extra.
going to say that, but see, I thought I was just, being a little tongue in cheek.
Just,
You're being serious, sir.
Yes.
You jerk.
Already talked about that.
I know. Some scientists suggest the phenomenon and its severity were resultant, not just of an anomalous weather, but of so-called climate change.
No, it's not climate change.
Hold on.
It's poop in the streets, guys.
Yeah, but okay. What's the difference between anomalous weather and climate change? By their definition, because
By their definition, okay, so by their definition is climate change is irrefutable, cannot be fixed.
right, but it's also. But I'm talking about like
Anomalous weather is a random occurrence.
But what I'm saying is like the degree, the level, what it is, the action. Oh my God, we're having snow in July. They would blame that on
Climate change.
on climate change as well as anomalous weather.
Yes.
That's my point.
Right, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's just I hate people. I
Anywho,
don't want any who anymore. They're douches. City of Oakland similarly emphasized on August 30th that, quote, the rising temperatures and changing precipitation patterns caused by climate change are a catalyst for their growth.
there's poop in the streets,
You know, the
and the poop is getting washed into the bay.
and flowing south.
It's poop in the streets, guys.
But, no, we're going to blame it on it's something else. Although fluctuations in the weather, e.g. the absence of fog or wind, weak currents, improved water clarity,
Heat waves.
may
Heat waves.
may catalyze the algae's growth. The abundance of nitrogen and phosphorus from wastewater and storm water dumped into the bay is believed to play a more central role.
Oh, wow. Somebody actually looked in
You
science.
literally just said that.
Somebody just did the sciences stuff.
Right. It certainly doesn't help that the region's 37 sewage plants are spewing nitrogen along their wastewater, courtesy of the Bay Area's 8 million residents, into the bay at all hours.
Wait, nitrogen-rich water? Sewage water?
Yeah, it's almost like you
Like
said.
they're not cleaning it at all?
Doesn't sound like it.
And the poop in the streets is getting drained into the sewage lines that aren't getting cleaned
That's right.
and then getting dumped into the bay.
Yep. I mean, they put it a little bit more flowery than what you just did, but yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
So you got a whole bunch, you got 8 million people
Right.
taking dumps
Right.
on an average of every other day.
Wow, that's not very regular.
Well, an average, I'm saying, because
At least once a day. Everybody
you
should
should
poop
be
once-
pooping once a day.
At least.
I'm saying we'll go minimum.
This is once a
Minimum
day.
once every other day, So, and that's just to minimize the effect here.
I think you need to go see a doctor if you're
Oh,
only
me,
doing
I'm
it
not.
every other
I'm
day.
perfectly regular here.
Wow.
They don't have enough fiber.
Strange flex, but all right, keep going.
They don't have enough fiber in their diet. That's all I'm saying. Odd flex.
Yes, it is. It's a very odd flex, but go ahead.
Not
Keep
really.
going.
It's just very comforting after a while.
No comment. Keep going.
Anywho, so let's say at minimum, 4 million people a day take a dump and it gets into the wastewater.
Right. That's
Okay.
a lot of poop.
And that's just the residents that have toilets.
You're right. Because nobody thinks about all the homeless that live in California now.
And then you take an effect, the homeless that live there,
Yep.
and then when it rains, because they shit in the streets. They just
Yeah,
all in the
it's just
streets.
there.
It's there. It's so bad that they try to hire people and pay them an hourly wage to clean up poop in the streets.
And it got
Nowhere because they weren't paying enough. So you have so much crap in the streets.
Literally.
And then it rains, and that wastewater from the crap gets into the storm drains, and then the storm drains filter into the sewage control plants and all the rest of it. And they're supposed to clean or at least filter out the water.
Yeah, they don't do that.
You know,
though.
there are ways to do it that you don't have to use heavy conditioners and all the rest of it. You can use gravel and rock and sediment and
You mean the natural way?
the natural way to clean it out and use a gravity-fed system that would then feed into the bay without having all the nitrogen. But no,
No.
they just said we're not going to use any chemicals, but we're not going to change how we filter it out either.
Goes back to nature as nature intended it.
Poop.
Steaming pile of.
So San
Refuse.
Francisco has now become Europe circa 1300s.
Yeah, we'll start there.
We'll start there because, you know, that's when they took a dump in a bucket in their apartments and threw it out the window.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, somewhere around 12th century.
12, 13, somewhere around there.
12th century France. Congratulations.
Yeah, great job, where you could literally walk down the streets and suddenly get sprayed on with poop water.
But hey, as long as you're not looking up, you don't have to worry about pink eye.
It's true. It's very true.
Oh, that was fun. That was fun.
It was good.
God bless everybody. Go to DOAShow.com. Follow us on all social medias at DOAE Show. Get your comments in. We'll see y'all later on.
Bye.